Hello and welcome to the show. I am back at Bathurst Island theme park for some more building as our Spirit of Bathurst roller coaster goes soaring past. Yes, I am today going to be building another roller coaster because there is something that I really wanted to have a go at building, and that is the Will It Roll coaster. And I'm hoping I can do this. I have a clever plan as to how I can make this work in the way that I want it to. My plan, we've got to go find a nice inverted coaster, a coaster that can invert. Ooh, Stingray looks cool. Yeah, I would love to use the cars for everything. However, the one with the actual race car cart, it cannot invert. That thing also, that kind of ish looks like a... I mean, I'm going to say that's pretty close to looking like a car of sorts. A very futuristic car, but I'm going to take that one. Right, so the plan with this roller coaster is that every time we go around a corner, it's going to invert. So it's going to spend half its time upside down, and then the other, it's going to invert so it ends up the opposite way to the way that it was. So we're going to have half the ride riding around upside down, and then half of it'll probably be the right way up, and so on. I thought that'd be a really interesting way of doing things in a very FailRacey way. I did ponder the thought of doing a ride entirely upside down, but I'm not sure just quite how well that would work. So yeah. Now my initial plan was I thought it'd be quite fun to have it going in this direction. We might even be able to sort of lift hill it up through the other coaster. Do we want to do that, or do we just want to kind of go for a sensible malarkey here and just kind of go straight? I don't really want to build. I mean, I've got plenty of space, but I kind of want to keep everything around here for now. So if we kind of started off, let's see, what we want to do is have. God, is it? Do we want it that way? Yes, we want that way. So do we? Kind of yes, kind of no. Actually, come to think of it. Because we want the roller coaster heading that way, but I fear if we have... Yeah, because this way here we can have the roller coaster actual station kind of right up against the path, and we can deal with queues later, queues and exits and so on. So if we plonk that here... Right, so that's going to be our start. We could... I guess we could add some more station onto it, so we could have a couple of carts on the go. Oopsie, station like that. Yeah, I guess we'll add a little bit more in the way of station onto this one. And that actually kind of works out quite neatly because it will then bring us to... okay, so we can have drive tyres if we need on this sort of coaster. That's good news. Alright, and then we can just kind of bring that along here. And then we can start climbing. And I think the trick with perhaps building this... Oh, does that actually light up at the front there? Oh, that's really cool. I'm liking this one. This was a good idea. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, speed-wise, I have a horrible habit of building roller coasters way stupid fast, and that makes them stupid intense. And well, we kind of saw with the Spirit of Bathurst the issues I had with that one. Oh, I wasn't expecting this one here to have full-on scaffolding. Okay, we can deal with that later. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we are going to have that drop down, but we are going to go around a corner. I'm about to get pounced on by a kitten. Yep, I have been pounced on by a kitten. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. Hopefully he doesn't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just working here. Yes, that's you, Cass. What are you... Okay, you're just going to sit there. Fine. Apparently I'm the most comfy spot in the house. We're going to be going downhill. Now, we want to curve it. So we want to... Oh, so we want to curve it. We actually want to aim for the... Oh, no, kitten's had enough. Apparently I'm not the most comfy spot in the house and has buggered off. Because, that's what cats do. What the bloody hell is going on with this scaffolding? I don't know. I wasn't quite prepared for this. It's going to look like a bit of a mess. I can get rid of it, though, if we want. Well, we might have to go for that. So as we're going to come around this curve... In fact, let's just start the test, just to make sure. We are going to... Can I actually roll this over fully? Or is that just as far as it goes? I wonder if I could actually just roll it over with that. That would be interesting. Let's just give this a try. Let's try something. So, is that now... Okay, so yeah, we can actually roll it over using that. Oh, I quite like that. I quite like that indeed. And then that can go underneath our bridge, if that is not too horrendously intense. I don't think it should be. And, oh, okay, it is a little bit horrendously intense. So if we should say, because now we're going to be going in the upside downy way, and then we want to, I guess we want to kind of slow it down. I was tempted to go and do a loop here, like loop it around the bridge. We might save that for another roller coaster. So then we go back up, try and quell some of the crazy speed that we have going on. I mean, this is going to be massively sickening. I don't know if it's going to be massively sickening. It's going to be massively terrifying. That's kind of the idea, really, as we as we loop around here. Let's just go and have a chat. I don't think we can quite go that high because I don't think we'll actually have the speed to do that. We might have to bring that down. Right, so we're going to loop over there and then we're going to soar down here at 50 odd miles an hour. Oh, okay, so I don't... I think we're going too fast. That's kind of, again, that's kind of part of the problem here, is that we just go too fast on the way down. What if we were to roll this over really early on in this? Because then we're not going to be going quite as fast when we're upside down. We want to go 180 degrees, so we are now fully upside down. Oh no, even better plan. We're not going to be going as fast, but this will be awesome. Yes, so we've got to go across the top of the entrance with a roller coaster upside down. Now, if that doesn't make you want to come to a theme park, I don't know what will. Oh, that is glorious. Can we have that leveling off there? Yes, we can. Oh, I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. Unfortunately, the fear is absolutely through the roof at this stage. However, I kind of don't care. I kind of don't care. Maybe what we might do is then bring that back up again. Slow it down a bit. Kind of slow it down a bit gently as we get ready for the next corner. Yeah, there's a reason why upside down the entire way was probably not going to be a good idea as far as corner. We actually really need to slow this down before we try and make a corner, because banking it is going to... Oh god, my brain trying to figure out how to bank this when it's upside down is going to go poof, I suspect. How many G-force does this actually pull, or is it just the literally being upside down that's the terrifying part of this? So we are pulling 1, 2... I mean, yeah, I guess it is kind of a little bit too fast down there even. It says a little bit too fast. Maybe if, rather than having such a steep drop, we have a much shallower drop here. I still want the upside down roller coaster across the entrance. And wait, hold on. There we go. So now we are properly upside down, but we're not going too fast at this stage, hopefully. So we can kind of slowly build up speed across there. And then I guess we can probably go back up again to try and quell some of the crazy speed. Now, is that better? Is that better for you? Right, roll across there. Yes, it is. Ah, that's more like it. The fear kind of shoots up through the roof when we get to here. As we start going back up again, we might have to... Okay, I'm thinking we may possibly have to not go for roll every corner. As much as I would love to, I think we might have to now straighten this. But if we try and straighten it up here, is it going to be too intense? I say straighten it. Yeah, correct our roll, possibly. We may even want to go for, if we have a lot longer kind of path to do this in, maybe that'll quell the intensity. That is a hell of a corkscrew we've got going on right now. So, our first corner is upside down, over the intro bit, back up here, twist it round. Okay, that's good, actually. I like it. I like that. I like that a lot. But we are going to have to, I think, be a little bit calmer in terms of the whole immediate roll over everything, because the intensity just goes through the roof. And while I'm okay with that, I'm not sure everyone that's coming into the park is going to be a massive fan of horrendously high intensity. Right, so if we loop it around here, do we reckon we can get another roll? Maybe I don't want to go for that tighter a corner. Again, I've got to be a little bit careful with the cornering. Actually, yeah, we'll stick to the outside for this one. This is basically going to be just an entirely roller coaster based theme park. I'm cool with that as well. I don't know what on earth is going on with this metal scaffolding. I guess you could kind of use it as a wall to create some interesting sort of effects going on. Right, so that's going to come up there and then back down again. This is going to be like the most exciting ride I think I've ever built. Oh, we might be able to go for another roll here, in fact. Ooh, do we brave going for another roll here after this corner? So then we'll go over, 180 degrees, and then up. Kind of lose some speed in going up. And this, I think, might be very, very intense. I think this might be what it doesn't like me doing with this ride. Like, this is horrendously intense. I wish I could kind of have it test little sections that you build. That would be quite nifty. And what happens if we bring this back down? Again, quell some speed, flip it back over again. I'm using quite large bits of track to kind of make these corkscrews a little bit more manageable, and I'm hoping it's going to work. We have ended up very much, not really intentionally, but we have ended up very much in the same place as the other roller coaster. But there we go. Right, let's give it a quick test. Oh, I do like how they kind of chase each other around that part, though. That looks quite cool. And upside down we go. Fear is very, very high. Oh, roller coaster is a little too high. Ah, that's good. That's good. So if we just bring... Actually, we want to bring this section down a bit. You going to let me bring this section down a bit? So yeah, if we have this nowhere near as high... are we going to... There we go. Bring all of this down and then bring this down as well. That actually works out pretty well. I wasn't expecting it to work. No, don't want that. Don't want that. If actually, we'll just go from here. Why can't we? Ooh. That would be a quirky one. Wait, which way are we facing now? Are we still upside... No, I think we're the right way up there. I guess we're going to be the right way up, ready for a corner. Shall we just kind of... Yeah, we'll just intertwine this with Spirit of Bathurst. I'm fine. I'm fine with that, actually. It'll look pretty cool, hopefully. I don't know if we quite want that much angle going on. Yeah, I think we'll probably... If we... Okay, I've got to target what we're going to aim for, possibly. Where is it? Is it... Where's the cart gone? I've lost the sight of the cart. Apparently the fear is quite high at the moment. Oh, did the cart just go back down and get stuck and is not Stop the test. Start the test again. I don't know if it rolled back somewhere. I'm probably completely blind and missing where on earth that cart went. But something peculiar was going on in all of that. Right, so we'll let you get around to this area and we'll see how the intensity is doing at this part of the... See if the roller coaster can make it, first of all. Right... Now, yeah, my plan was we could kind of loop it underneath this, be upside down underneath that. It would be quite a cool way to go as well. So if we kind of bring this... I can't bring it down too sharp because we've got footpath to go over. So we'll bring that around there. We'll duck it down here slightly. And then if we roll it through... Or ready for the corner. And as we go through this corner, we will roll it over. That's going to be horrendously intense. But if that works, that'll be great. Okay, well, I was thinking of putting in a ride in the middle of this section. However, now I've got a better plan. Oh, it's not quite made it, has it? Oh, bugger, it's just a little bit too high there. So if we bring that down... Okay, actually, that could work pretty well for me in that that's going to lose a lot of its speed there. And I'm okay with that, because then we can do this next section. It's a little bit of a bumpy side. Start the test again, wherever you are. Yeah, it's going to lose all its speed here, so this kind of gradual downhill section shouldn't be too fast. So when we do get here, it might not be too intense. Are we not fully upside down yet? There we go. Run a few millimeters away from the floor upside down. Look, it's a FailRace roller coaster if ever I saw one. So I'm perfectly okay with that one. How do we... I'm just trying to think of how to make this more interesting. I say how to make it more interesting. I could just loop it back to the station. I'm not sure I want to loop it back to the station just yet. Perhaps if we then do a climb upside down here. God, this is asking for horrendous trouble, really. Let's just check that this now does work wherever the ride is. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we're flying through this section. Excitement is very, very high throughout most of this ride. Then we're upside down. Fear goes up, but not too high. It's manageable. It doesn't go red. And then we twist. Yeah, okay, we make it. It goes down to about 20 miles an hour, but it works. And now we're going to be picking up speed gradually as we then soar down here and upside down once more. Yep, that's good. I like that. I do like that a lot. But if we just make this corner... Just maybe even not make a corner, maybe just sort of smooth that out, let it go back up again. We can't go too high, with this, because again, we don't have a huge amount of momentum at this stage. I should make that a little bit shallower, like so. Yeah, we don't have a huge amount of momentum at this stage, but that's okay. And then if we get ready to flip it over, gradually bring it over like that, then we will... We're just twisting and twisting constantly in this. But that's fine. We'll bring it around in a big loop, I think. Maybe we can go... Oh, I know what we can do to finish. I know what we can do to finish. I haven't even looked at the proper rolls section, because there's all of these sort of fancy things that you can get it to do. I've been kind of just building it manually because I wanted it to roll in a particular manner. Because, yeah, you can, inline twist. There we go. That will spin it out. I don't even know which way. Let's spin it out upside down. Or, yeah, you can do all of these. There's a huge amount of these. And you can build them all, like, completely custom build them yourself if you would like. That's not going to have anywhere near enough speed to get up there. Okay, so we are now a little bit on the slower side. I love how the nausea is going through the roof when we're going backwards down the right. Sure. So I started again. Okay, so we can't go anywhere near as high as that, which is perhaps not surprising because we did lose almost all of our speed. I kind of have a habit of building roller coasters like that. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, really. I have the thwomp of the other one going. So if we... Oh, not rotate you that way. Rotate you, kind of bring you back to the right way up, ready for the final run. I'll see if we can get a loop on the go before we finish off, and then we bring you back down here, curve it round. People are going to think, it's going to go for another... yes, I think we want to curve it there, and then we'll bring it around. People will think, yes, he's going to go for another roll, and then we'll just surprise them. That might be a little bit extreme. We'll see what we're doing speed-wise. We'll just surprise them with a sudden loop to finish it off. And loops, I will have at some point one of these going across the across the entrance bridge. I'm not actually sure we're going to have enough. I don't think we have enough speed because these loops are way too big for the speed that we have. Okay, maybe we're not going to surprise them with a sudden loop. Ooh, what on earth is that? Inclined 80-degree loop right. Yeah, sure. You know what? We're going to go with that. I quite like that. That's quite cool. Then we will have to, though, just ever so carefully bring... If we can make it, that is, because I'm not 100% sure that is going to be carrying the speed to get back up there. It is going to then fall down there for the final time. Yeah, we've kind of run out of speed a little bit towards this part of the ride, because it's never going to make it up that one, is it? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so yeah, we kind of run out of speed now here, which is a little bit of a shame. But it does do what I want it to. It does roll over really bloody easily, and that is part of the fun. Oh, shall we finish off then? Okay, if we can't go for the surprise loop, shall we then finish off with the not surprise roll out of the final corner? I don't want you to be going up at all, really. And then we can head our way back towards the station, completely upside down. And the very last second, I guess. Actually, what will it do? Autocomplete. There we go. That will work for me. Done. Yes. The Will It Roll coaster is looking pretty damn awesome, I have to say. Where is it? There it is. It's chasing the Spirit of Bathurst. Spirit of Bathurst is much faster. I will say that much. This might be about the most exciting, excitement stat-wise roller coaster, but fear is going to be really high, I think. G-Force I don't think is too bad on here. We're going to just coast our way out of that corner. We'll shoot it off downhill here. We'll have another corkscrew to go. Excitement on this part here is a little bit down. It's at 12 at that point. That's fantastic. And then twist. I know you can get out of here. This is just the calm before the storm again. Unintentionally. I guess I could probably drop this down a little bit. Not that it is a particular problem. There we go. And then we rocket off downhill here. We go for a twist. And we are going to finish the ride almost upside down. And there's another twist before we end. And that will be our ride done. Parked. Really? Excitement is only at 5, despite the fact the excitement is up at 12 for a load of places. I don't know. I don't know about that, but I am generally pretty pleased with that as a whole. I don't even know what the heat map thing. Visualize excitement. I think it's probably because there are these slow sections. So I wonder if we just drop this down. Okay, right. Plan. Actually really like that. Now I've figured out what that heat map thing is doing. That's really cool. So if what we do is, rather than having that as just a long, slow area, can we... I want to click onto this... Okay, I've got to click onto this part thing. No, because that's just dropping that bit down. I want to drop this bit here down. Yeah, I want to drop like, the whole thing down. I can't seem to drop... Oh, I don't know what on earth that's doing. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I got the point I wanted. Yeah, so if we drop this all down here sooner, we'll be going quicker. So that should then stay at a higher excitement, because we've not got that sort of little coasting area. What happens if... Actually, plan. Maybe we just drop that down like that. So we just get a sudden burst of speed as we go down there, as it's twisting and looping. Yeah, I quite like that. And again, you know, we could probably do a similar thing over here with drop it down quicker. And it's not going to be quite as smooth, but we should be getting a little bit more speed, a little bit more excitement for longer. And I'm good with that. Right, I don't even know where it is at the moment. Maybe if we take the heat maps off for fear. Where's fear? Fear kind of gets... Oh, fear is in green is good? I don't quite know on that one. Speed is, you know, 30, 50 miles an hour through most of it. Lateral G. It's very, very difficult to read, the G-force one. Let's get rid of that anyway. Live data, I don't even know. Oh, okay, so it's actually just setting off. Ooh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go and get inside the Willis roller coaster. Yeah, I really, really like this coaster car. I didn't actually realise there was one that was this cool. I say that it was this cool, that there was another one that was sort of vehicle-ish related. So, here we go. We're lifted up over the top. Yeah, I thought there was only one track, so I couldn't see the other one. So we're lifted over the top. Hey, then we're upside down all the way across. The park entrance is somewhere down below, but you don't really see it. And then we're whizzing our way along into the next corner. We've hit the curb, we've rolled over. Now we're going up, completely upside down. We're going to roll back over, and then we're back down here, picking up more speed. I think that's a little bit better, going down there, picking up speed in that manner. Another drop down here, another upside down moment through the corner. We're uphill upside down. Then we're back to gaining a little bit of speed. I think that's a bit better way of doing things down there. We'll have to see the overall. In fact, you can see the excitement rating up at 5.76 rather than the lower one. And then we'll finish the whole thing upside down, a twist towards the end. And that'll do. I like it. I'm really pleased with that one. Apart from the track supports. I don't like the track supports on this at all, which is a little bit of a shame. Because we can just remove track supports completely. If we go over here and we go track supports... Oh, no, that's just for the station. You can remove them for segments and so on. If we click done on that... we'll place an entrance over here... Place an exit over there somewhere. That'll do. And then we'll faff about with that in a minute. Yeah, I think there are ways to just... maybe there isn't ways to just completely remove all track supports from it. But, yeah, maybe we kind of remove track supports from sections. So, I don't really like having... Or maybe we keep it... bugger. Because I quite like having... Well, you've got to have some, otherwise it looks really weird if I took them all off completely. I'm not a massive fan of that. Oops, that section there. So we can get rid of them track supports, and it does kind of look like it is ish supported. I can't click on any of these very well. I don't know if there's like a style that I could have picked that would have been better. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a mess, quite frankly. I want to click on this. Yes, I want that. Then we can kind of get rid of some of these. Right, that's not that section. Sometimes the way that this sections them up is a little bit peculiar. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where we want track supports and where we don't. Like, that area is kind of ridiculous, but I think also kind of needed. It's a little bit odd without having any there at all. Maybe if we remove that one. I would have to have a section around here, wouldn't we? We'd have to have at least some track supports. like so, and then we can probably get rid of some of them down here. Oh, I think we need the big section by the hill, but we don't need, perhaps, that section. Do you reckon we can get rid of that section? Around there, maybe even that bit. Oh no, maybe we want to keep, oops, maybe we want to keep that part, and then remove. Yeah, I really want to, I will remember, I've got to click on the track event. Ah, that's the part I want to remove, that's fine. Okay, that's good. It has let me select the kind of the area that I wanted. We can leave it around that corner. I guess we've got to leave some of them around here-ish. Do we want to get rid of that one, perhaps? And then that as well. No, I don't think I can get away with that and then have it not look. I mean, it looks a little bit odd being half supported in places. I think it's going to have to be that to finish. Although the finish bit here isn't too bad. I'm not sure. I don't like having too many missing segments of track support, but equally, it looks really sort of clustered. I guess what we can do. Ooh, I guess it'd be very, very time consuming. I'll have to do it off camera. But what I might do, now that I've just removed all of these, what we could do is rather than removing the track supports, we could build a wall around it. So we could have this as like our entranceway and have this all sort of walled in. So you don't actually see the scaffolding as much. We might have to be careful with, because the issue that I've got slightly now, I think, is, if we just click done on there for now, get off of that, if we go into, whoopsie, into free camera, actually we need to go into free camera, if we just click on a person and go view from first person view, yeah, you kind of lose a lot of the, I guess a lot of the spectacle as you wander down here, with all of the scaffolding on the go, which is a little bit of a shame, so I think we might have to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that whatsoever. Think we may have to edit track. Whoopsie. Yeah, cut some of these supports out of the front. That's a shame. I quite like the idea of just walling the entire thing off, but if we remove them ones, maybe that will do the trick. And then I guess we could probably put something fancy around the entranceway anyway. Oh, we could remove them ones, and then we could do some fancy thing around the entrance. Yeah, I can work with that. We'll do something else, something slightly different for the entranceway here. Okay, that's all right. And now we've still got the spectacle of all the rides going on. Stick that into testing, so that we can build some queues, and then it'll be ready to go. Well, I'm fairly pleased with that ride. It is suitably stupid. Ooh, I know what else we can do here. Oh crap. We've got to have slightly longer, perhaps. 2, so we can have it go straight to... Oh, for God's sake. I really don't want the path having a slope like that. So we're all at the wrong bloody height. I think it's going to bloody have to, though. Yeah, bugger it. You know what? Screw it. What we're going to do is, if we have this one here queuing alongside, that's how you keep guests entertained when queuing for a ride. If we have it so that it's basically a run parallel to the launch coaster, that'll be quite fun. And we looped it one too soon. We want it over there, like so, and then we will run it along there, and that should let me go underneath there. It does. Why have you gone skew whiff at the end? For God's sake. Look, it's not a hard ask to do that. What? How difficult is it to go in a straight line? I've even got... Why are you doing that? That's so weird. Okay, maybe we're not going to go out there, because I would honestly rather have that... Oh, and I can't... There we go. I'd rather have it do that than have it not be straight. That's really annoying. Why can I not... I don't know. That's peculiar. Peculiar to say the least. And then we want a path out the back, sticking with our theme of these everywhere. What we are going to have to do, I think, is go up and over the roller coaster. Is that going to be enough to get us over it? Oopsie. We have to go one more. And we can probably, if I want, we can make a fancy bridge out of this or something, going over the roller coaster, and that can level off like that. And then can we go? Let's do that. Down, down. Oh, cock. Okay, maybe not quite. I'm not even sure though if that can't go down steeper. Oh. Yeah, I know. I want you to stay like that. Can we? No, that is as far. Oh, God damn it. All of these great plans doesn't quite work out, does it? Can we? Ooh, idea. Can we? We're going to have the same problem, I suspect, here. Oh, no, we're not, actually. That's quite good. Can we go underneath the ride here? Oh, it's not quite. It's not quite enough. That's annoying. In fact, this whole thing is quite annoying now because there's no real easy way to get back. Although, come to think of it, what I do need to do is bring a path out this way anyway. Reason being is I'm going to be using this inside area for a bunch more stuff. So, we may as well bring a path all the way over here. I could have put this up to be... Oh, no, why are you... I don't want to build off that. Are we going to have the same wonky problem as we did with the other one? No, you see, that one there connects absolutely fine. Anyway, yeah, we need another path cutting through the middle of the park anyway, so we'll have other rides coming off this one. And it will loop back. In fact, speaking of other rides, you know what, while I'm here, we'll make the most. We'll make the most of today's episode. And we will put in another one over here. I quite like... Is this going to fit? Okay, it's not quite going to fit in that gap. Insanity, what are you? Yeah, you look quite entertaining. Radius? Oh, Radius is massive. That's not going to fit in the gap. Hammer Swing is also not going to fit in the gap there. Genie, no, that's way too... Okay, so most of these rides are a bit too giant for... All of the rides... Oh, that's more like it. That's more like it. Ah, okay, we could have that nestled in here somewhere. If we could find just the right little... Yeah. Have a... Oh, no, we could have that nestled in there quite nicely. We'll have to go around and decorate, essentially. We have an entrance over there, and then we can... That means we can actually queue it around a bit, and then we can have an exit up this side. Yeah, that works for me. And then we were going to have Insanity, weren't we? Insanity can sort of sit in this part. And that can have an entrance over here somewhere. And then we can exit. Oh, there we go. We'll have a little crossroads over here with all of the different ride exits, and then we'll have a lot of sick buckets around this part for everyone that's just been on all of these. That'd probably be a good idea. What game? Again, I can't remember which old... Might have been old Roller Coaster Tycoon games or old theme parking ones where you were advised to put bins around the exits of the high-intensity rides because everyone would go and throw up on them. I do remember that very much being a thing for places. Oh, crap. Okay. I don't quite want those to have black base. I wanted them to have orange bases, but apparently I am committed now to doing it like this. Oh, well. I mean, these rides here are not going to be as popular, so... For God's sake, I just want the queues to join on. Oh, can we actually queue under there? No, we can't. We can, though, make that turn there. I just want the queues to join on. I guess that angle is okay enough for me. I'll tell you what we should do is if we build off here... I wonder if these are slightly... Oh, am I using these at a different width? Oh, that might explain why. That would really explain why. Crap. Okay, sorry, my bad. I didn't actually realise that one. So, there we go. That was my stupid there. Figured out what I was doing wrong. Then if we can... I want to put you there, but I want you to loop around. I guess we're going to have to go... Oh. Do these have to be 3 then to get into the ride? Oh, is it? Can I not have it at that angle? Yeah, right, that's why I was getting confused with it. So these have to be at 3 to get in the angle there. I don't know if I'm happier with having it wonky there or wonky at the start. I think I'm happy having it wonky at the... not happy with either, really. Maybe if we have it wonky... I say if we have wonky, if we immediately narrow it down after coming off the path, maybe that'll look the best of a bad situation, really. So we'll loop our way up here and then make most of the area we have. We're not going to quite fit in another bit there. And again, you know, we'll stick in some trees and some scenery. Oh, what about if we loop it up here? Can we get another turn in? No, we can't. Okay, yeah, we'll stick in some scenery around here to fill in the gaps. Voila, so we can open these ones here up. Oopsie, that one, go away. And then we will open up this one. Maybe we'll have roller coasters with an orange. Okay, I'll come up with a solution now. It wasn't in my initial plan, however. If we have roller coasters with... literally, there's a lot of... Okay, I can probably... where is there a lot of... Okay, kind of after that ride. We can deal with that. Yeah, if we have roller coasters having orange kind of ride areas... flooring, I guess? I don't know. And then we have other rides, non-roller coasters with the black. It keeps up with the theme. Oh, wait, hold on. If we just put that back into testing, just because I wanted to go, number of trains, 2. Yeah, that's good. Can't open this ride as untested. Okay, so we'll let it just go run a test. Then we will be good to open our ride. Then people are going to wander their way. It's a bit of a long walk from the entrance into this part. I may add a bridge across at some point. In fact, we may end up actually... Yeah, we'll figure something out. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll monorail people around. You know what? You might possibly want to have just, you know, a little bit of a longer interval between sending them off. I think about 15, 20 seconds should be good. Not that when we're actually, you know, running the ride is going to matter massively because it's going to take time to load people onto it. But yeah. Well, it's coming along quite nicely, I think, Bathurst Island theme park. Let's have a look at the stats. Oh, of course, yeah, I can't have a look at the stats yet. Track scenery rating very low at the moment. I know we haven't really got a huge. Does this have a? This might have a little bit more track scenery rating now that I've gone and built a. What did we want? I can't even remember where I was testing. There we go. Results. Okay, it's still very low, even though we built kind of a space station underneath it and so on. We need a little bit more. Alright, back to this one. I think our ride is almost, or one of them at least, is almost finishing now. There we go. I'm kind of curious about the number of inversions and so on, because I didn't really count. So we rolled 4 times. We did have 2 big drops, airtime drops. Yeah, okay, so we've got maximum around 2G. Average speed is only 20 miles an hour. That's because there are a couple of slower sections. I quite like the slow sections, but I'm not sure it quite works for the game's rating system. Like, I like having it suddenly pause and then before dropping you down again. I kind of do quite like that, like I have on the end of the Spirit of Bathurst. But yeah, I think the game will probably want you to have smoother rides. I probably should design them smoother, but that's just me. Okay, as the sun is beginning to set here over Bathurst Island theme park, that is a really, really cool shot. Go away, information. I really like that shot. And there's a pigeon. God damn it, pigeon. Yeah, we have a new roller coaster that is all about rolling. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.